Ita Buttrose has hit out at Meghan Markle, saying she made provocative statements to attract attention after leaving the royal family. The ABC chair fronted her old workplace Studio 10, Channel 10's morning program, and vented her views on the one-time working royal. Markle launched fresh attacks on the royal family in a bombshell interview with a New York magazine and in her Spotify podcast last month. "I don't want to be unkind, but she's just a celebrity," the Australian media icon told Studio 10 last week. "There's nothing wrong with being a celebrity, but she's one of many. She and Prince Harry don't have the royal family to fall back on anymore. So they have to make every interview count. So, because of the other plans she's got, the books, the movies, whatever, she wants to make sure she stands out in a crowd. So she makes provocative statements. Once, she was a princess of the realm. Now, she goes on about her business of being a celebrity." Buttrose was far less scathing when it came to the Queen, who she had chatted with in one of the monarch's visits to Australia. "The protocol is you don't discuss what you talk about with the Queen, so I tend to observe that," Buttrose told presenters Sarah Harris and Tristan McManus. "But I could tell you that she was very well informed about Australia, she loves Australia, and she's well informed about world affairs, which we discussed." The comments come after the Duke and Duchess of Sussex opened up a new rift in their feud with the royal family last month. The former Suits actress let off another round of truth bombs against the royals in her new podcast and in an astonishing US magazine interview. She told the Cut publication she and Prince Harry were happy to leave Britain and were upsetting the dynamic of the hierarchy just by existing before they stepped down as frontline royals and moved to North America. The Duchess of Sussex added she had been compared to South African hero Nelson Mandela and claimed Harry had lost his father Charles during Megxit. She also has been making veiled criticisms of the family in her new Spotify podcast, Archetypes. Sources in royal circles have hit back at the couple, branding their tirades against life as working royals delusional and tragic. They said the couple rail against the system as much as they still do even after Megxit to sustain public and therefore commercial interest in their brand. One disgruntled palace insider told the Sunday Times, "Everyone hoped they would go off to be financially independent, pursue their philanthropic endeavors and be happy, and that in going their own way, they might no longer feel the need to rail against the system as much as they still do. But then the star power of them requires an association with the royal family, and the fuel on those flames is the family discord." Meghan Markle has come under fire for turning hostile in her turf war against the firm. This revelation has been made by royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams. He made the admissions to the Daily Star and was quoted saying, "She has made some extremely bad mistakes in this interview. The idiocy of mentioning Nelson Mandela in the piece shows she is not taking advice or she is listening to very bad advice. In her interview in The Cut, she says she can say anything. This will be taken as a threat to the royal family. It is therefore particularly strange timing that she and Harry are visiting the UK next month. She is unpopular and at war with the press and in a rift with the royal family. They are also hostile and a clear danger to the royal family with Harry's memoir due out soon," he added. Before concluding, the commentator noted, "I don't see a reconciliation and certainly not their resuming their royal duties in any form. They are unpredictable,